Greetings. Can I please, if you could move back just a little bit for me? I do not want to step on anyone. Just a little more for me, please. It's good. It's good. Thank you. Greetings. Friends, if you are enjoying the celebration of holidays around the world, come follow me and let the music play. I celebrate Mabruk El Eid, which means happy holidays. I also greet you, Marhaba. Welcome to Morocco. My name is Farah El Amin. It is fun to celebrate the holidays with music and stories too. I should know I am a storyteller, and some of my favorite stories, they are about the holidays and celebrations all over Morocco. Here's why. Celebrations, they are the spice in our lives, huh? And who doesn't like a little spice? So come gather around and hear about the stories all over Morocco. You see, from January to December, somewhere in Morocco, there is a musim. This is how we say a holiday celebration or a festival is going on. I also made this beautiful dress to show you the beauty and diversity of those celebrations. Oh, but here's another thing. Why, just look at my cart. All the fine fruits, the rich spices, beautiful blossoms. Everything here is different, unique in its own way. That is just like the people of Morocco. We all have different beliefs and traditions, but wherever you go, greeting our guests with hospitality and goodwill, well, that is something Moroccans have in common. In fact, we have a saying. When you come to my house, you are the master. I am your host, but be prepared to stay for a while. Our celebrations, they can last days, sometimes weeks. Now, many of our oldest and most colorful holidays, they celebrate the seasons of harvest. So, let us imagine that you are on a journey with me now, over the mountains, and the plains, and the deserts of Morocco. It would be this time of year, December, when the charming province of Fez would welcome you to the Olive Festival. All along the grassy countrysides of Fez, the people, they gather in the groves, picking the olives. But then, when the harvesting is done, you can join us for several evenings by candlelight to enjoy the diffa. It's a wonderful feast and so good. Let us continue our fun journey across Morocco. It would be after the New Year. We will arrive in Tafraout. Some call this city one of the gates of the desert. It is quiet, away from the busy cities, but there, as these delicate almond blossoms fall, the almond festival begins. Oh, you know, one of my favorite things to do on this festival, it is to eat all kinds of sweets made with, what do you think? The almond blossoms, of course, yes. Now, in the springtime, we would follow the Casbah road. It is very popular road, like you have in America, I think, Route 66. Yes, good road. So let us take the Casbah, and we would come to the Valley of the Roses, just in time for the Rose Festival. So you can imagine once again, there are miles and miles of beautiful pink roses, and some, they blow in the air. Now the rose petals, well, they are used to make rose water like this. Oh, the scent of thousands of petals fill the air. All of the ladies, they are in pink organza. And you know, perhaps one lucky young lady, perhaps you is chosen. Would you come? Would you come? Are you shy to come with me? This we go. Come, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Roses, the queen of your festival. Would you hold this for me? Oh, so you can imagine why her float, it too would be covered in pink roses, of course. And as she goes by, you would watch her as she waves to the crowd. Could you wave to the crowd like the queen that she is? There she is, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Roses. She is so good. I can take now. Thank you very much. She did good. Give her another hand, please. So where shall we go next? Who's heard of the Sahara Desert? There, in a place called Erfoud, we celebrate the Musim al-Tamr. It is the festival of sweet dates. It takes place once a year. It too is spectacular. So much so that the king of Morocco himself, he comes to this one. But I think perhaps by now you are wondering, Farah, why so many festivals? I'll tell you. You see, the festivals, the stories, and all of the celebrations, why they are the way that we hand down our traditions from one generation on down to the next. For example, there is a mythical romantic story. It was handed down generations ago by Morocco's Aidjaza tribe. You see, they live in the mountains of Imilshil. It too is a small town, maybe 2,000 people, but every September, 30,000 or more, the guests, the tribes, and the tourists, they come to make this rough trek over the Atlas Mountains to take part in the Imilshil, the festival of marriage. Some call this one September Romance. Nice, huh? You know, I think I understand the internet dating. It is very popular these days, huh? This, my friends, is much bigger than that. You see, the would-be brides, the grooms and their families, we come together to meet and find a spouse. And then we have the world's largest collective engagement party and wedding ceremony. So big. You know, this is good time for me to perhaps ask, is there a couple today here who is celebrating a wedding or an engagement? I'm seeing the pointing. Where is the celebration? You just, where is your better half?
I'm with my class.
Okay. I need the couple. I need the two. Who would like to be storytelling assistant with me today? I see the hands are going up. It's okay. Come. I need one. So we will have to imagine. Come, both of you. Yes, I need a young man and I need a young woman. I hope it's okay for the young ones. I usually pick the older, but they are more enthusiastic than the older. What is going on today, huh? So, the legend has it that there were two young lovers. Isli, which means groom in Berber. Can you stand very proud and straight like the groom that, wow, he's good, he's good. And Tizli, which means bride. Now, the two young lovers, they did want to marry, you see. But then, oh, no. Their families were enemies and would not consent. Now the two lovers, they began to cry. And they cried so much so that their tears formed two lakes. They were Lake Isli and Lake Tizli. Oh, they're being cute, huh? Yes, this is good. Because the parents and the tribes were so moved to see the lakes that they decided from this moment on, their children should have the freedom to choose their own spouse. And you see, it has been this way ever since. Today, the festival of marriage in Imilshil, why it is still a big celebration when the two people, they come together to meet and find their lifelong partner. It's good story. You like the legend? Very good. Did you like the legend? You would do the story again? Maybe. Thank you very much. Please give them a hand. We have future storytellers, huh? So, you see, you may already know, we are here. You may already know Ramadan. It is Morocco's holiest festival for the Muslim. You see, it commemorates when God, whom we call Allah, revealed our holy book, the Quran. We wait for the 9th month of the Islamic calendar and for the first new crescent moon. For 30 days we pray, we fast, and we reflect on a life of purity. But at the end of 30 days, we celebrate Eid al-Fitr. Yes, this ends the fasting and Ramadan. All of the families, we come together in our finest of clothing. We enjoy music, feasting, and of course, we dance. And there's my music. So as my guest, can you please keep the beat for me. Can I get some friends to come and dance with me? Come and dance. Come, come, come. Line for here. Wow. I like the kids. You line up for me here, huh? Why are you not dancing? Come, come, come. Line up for me here. Oh, no dancing for you today? All right, watch my feet, huh? Watch the feet. Here goes forward and back. And now we go to the beat. Wow, where is our clapping? Come on, we are dancing, come on. Very nice. Can you do the hands with me? Very good. Will you go in a circle? Watch this, go in a circle. Do one more, because you're doing good. Very nice. Can you go this way with me? How about the other way? Very good, take a bow. You did very well. Very nice. Clap for yourself and for my friends. So good. You see, I could go on, but it is as I said. Celebrations, they are the spice in our lives, huh? It is a time for family, for reflection, perhaps a time when strangers, they can become friends. You know, in this little time we've had together, you've made this a holiday I will always remember. I hope the same for you too. So in the spirit of the season, I truly wish you peace. Or as we say, salam. Mabruk al-Eid, everyone. Happy holidays and thank you for coming.